Hello boys and girls, welcome to Man in a Panda. Yeah, basically this is just going to be a little introduction video. Tell you a little bit about what's going to happen, what it's going to look like hopefully. Hopefully it won't be the first and last video. But basically the idea is, you know, from driving around I've noticed that the only people that drive correctly, or almost the only people that drive correctly, are people with L plates. You know, when I was passing my test and doing my license, you know, I noticed that while you were in the car going 19 in the 20 zone, people were overtaking you going like 50. Don't know why. And while you're in a 50 zone, you know, built up area, people are going 80, you know, overtaking you because you're going 42. There's no need for that. So basically I had this idea to sort of, you know, go around and you know, document it, as it were. Pay attention, here's a stop sign. So yeah, the idea is to go around and, you know, tell you how I see it, when I see it, who I see, and sort of comment on what happens. I'm also open to, as you can hear, there's some music going on, so I can do some music stuff, but it's only going to be original music. So if you've got any original music, send it over, we'll play it, you know, review it, listen to it, react, whatever. I can do that, but we're not going to be doing, you know, Man in a Panda reacts to, you know, whatever music, because to be honest, I think I've got quite a wide varied taste in music. You know, yesterday I was listening to, you know, Bob Dylan. Today it was Public Enemy. So, you know, probably be quite hard to, you know, Man in a Panda reacts to Led Zeppelin, I've heard it. Man in a Panda reacts to Queen, I've heard it. Man in a Panda reacts to Outkast, I've heard it. Man in a Panda reacts to NWA, I've heard it. So, you know, the Beatles, you know, Jimi Hendrix, whatever, Mamas and Papas, Beethoven, Bach, Vivaldi, I've heard them. So, you know, there's going to be no fooling you on that. But if you want to send your original music through, I'll, you know, react, listen, review, whatever, no worries. Okay, I'm leaving a built up area so I can go a bit faster now. But basically, no, you know, from driving around, it became apparent that nobody pays attention to the rules. And, you know, once people have passed their license, you'll find them, you know, on the telephone, smoking a cigarette, drinking a drink, eating a sandwich and steering with their knees. There's no place for that. If you do that, you're an idiot. Sorry. You know, there's no place for the phone in the car. You know, talking on your phone, you've been there, hello, yeah, I'm driving. Oh, hang on a minute. It's wrong. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible. It's wrong. And I don't have any sympathy for you. And if I see you, I will call it. You know, I will say it. And because I think you're idiots. I think you're wrong. I personally know somebody. My day job, I'm a teacher, language teacher. And I personally know some students that lost one of their parents because of an irresponsible idiot driver on a zebra. The parent was a pedestrian, and oh, there's a cat there, and they lost their life, you know, because they were responsibly walking on the pedestrian crossing, and the driver was not driving responsibly. And, you know, so now my students only have one parent. So it's a matter very close to me. You know, you wouldn't drive with a bottle of whiskey, or, you know, most normal people wouldn't anyway. I have 2 kids, actually soon to be 3, but at the moment I have 2 kids, and I'm teaching them to be responsible pedestrians, okay? You know, I teach them to hold hands across the road, to look both ways, excuse me, to get off their bike when they use a zebra, whatever. And I trust them. But do I trust all of you idiots? Or, you know, the 90% of you idiots driving on the road? No, I don't. And, you know, that's quite sad that I'm teaching them to be law-abiding pedestrians. Meanwhile, they're on roads where the majority of the drivers are not paying attention. So, you know, every day people are overtaking me, cutting in, you know, as I said, going 40 in a 20 zone, going 80 in a 50 zone. It's wrong, and I will be commenting on it. So, not a lot's happening today. It's Sunday. You can see we had a bit of snow this morning. But it's a bit gloomy. I'm just quickly going into town to get a few bits and make this introduction video. I guess most videos are going to be, you know, anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes long. And as I said, I'm open. If you want to talk about stuff, leave a comment. You know, if you're interested in, you know, movies, music, politics, world situations, which probably best not to talk about because I think most people are bored of it by now, but we won't mention it because, you know, YouTube algorithms and, you know, getting shut down. And that's also the reason why I won't be reacting to, you know, the Beatles or whatever, because that just presents a whole host of, you know, copyright and you know, royalties issues or whatever, which is, you know, why I'll do original music. Now I've got some original music playing, so, you know, there's that. But I won't be doing, yeah, you know, Queen, Beatles, whatever. But if you've got another topic, you know, you want to talk about your favourite movie or whatever's in the news at the moment or not in the news, we can do that. You know, and I'll react to what's happening. As I say, today's going to be a bit boring because it's Sunday and most people are at church, at home, eating chicken soup. Yeah. So, as I said, I mean, I honestly, I just recently, this year, I passed my test, right? I know I'm an old man. Yes, I have a tooth missing as well. I know. Tell me something I don't know. But I recently passed my test this year. You know, growing up in London, I didn't need it as a kid. You know, tubes, underground buses, I just didn't need it. Later on in life, you know, now I live in the sticks. Excuse me. Now I live in the sticks, you know, kids, school runs, all of that malarkey, I sort of need it. But I noticed while I was doing it that, as I said, no, you know, the only people that were paying attention to the traffic rules were pretty much, you know, the learner drivers with L plates on the roof and on behind. Everybody else was just like, you know, oh, this is my road. I don't care if it's a built up area and I should be going 50. I'm going to go 70. Sorry, but you're an idiot. You know, there's kids in the street, there's animals in the street, you know, there's bikes. You know, it's wrong. I'm going to put the air conditioner on it because I'm getting a bit steamed up. I am against it and I will call it out as and when I see it. So, I mean, that's pretty much it today, really. As I say, I just wanted to make an introduction video to, you know, what's going to happen, what it's going to look like. Man in a Panda. So, you know, hopefully it's not the first and last video. And I'll be making a few more, probably, I guess, 1 a week, 2 a week, I don't know. I'm open to suggestion, boys and girls. I'm open to your questions. You know, basically, I guess that's about it. Let's listen to some music and I'll see you next time. So, you know, hit like, subscribe and all of that good stuff that all the kids tell you to do, sharing and posting and forwarding and all of that. And I hope I haven't got the world crisis thing. I've got a cough there, but no, it's the air conditioning, and it was a bit cold this morning. But yeah, you know, hit like, hit subscribe, do me a favour, it doesn't cost anything to hit the like button or the subscribe button. I read somewhere a while ago that YouTube's not doing thumbs down anymore, so you can't do that. If you don't like it, you'll have to leave a comment and say you've got a tooth missing, you're an idiot, or whatever it is. Remember people, this is just a bit of a laugh, so you know, there doesn't have to be any threats or name calling, or you know, everybody can respect each other's opinion. You don't have to be nasty. I'm just doing my thing, you do yours. Probably my kids, missus will be in the car every now and then, but they're going to be in the back, or you know, nobody's going to see them because well, that's private, that's my life, isn't it? But you might be able to hear them and react to them. I don't know, we'll see what's going to happen. Say first video. But anyway, I'm pretty much into town, and I think that's the introduction over. I don't want to repeat again, but like, subscribe, send me your music if you want it. Leave me a comment what you want to talk about in the next video. Probably no one's going to watch this first video, but it's there for the world. And I'll make a video maybe tomorrow actually, because well, it's Monday tomorrow, and there'll be more people about. So I might do that tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna cut this off at about 15 minutes. Just watching the lights here, paying attention, being a responsible driver, and there we go, we got it. There's a car behind me as well. My car is a bit jumpy, yes. Why? One of the reasons, I use LPG. Anyway, that's about it, boys and girls. As I say, I'm in town now. I've got to go and get a couple of bits, so I'll see you when I see you next time. Welcome to Man in a Panda. Last time, subscribe, like, share, all of that. Thank you for, if anybody did make it this long, here's a treat.